Atomic moonchild runs so wild, lost in dreams just like a child.
Hello, welcome to my first proper YouTube recording that isn't an edit from a stream. Today we're going to be playing atinyspaceadventure. I got this review key through keymailer. If you don't know what keymailer is, it's absolutely amazing. You can pick up so many decent indie games and up and coming games. You can find loads there. I highly recommend checking keymailer out. But for today we're going to be playing this game, atinyspaceadventure. It's pretty much a point and click game. I've been really looking forward to getting stuck into this. There is a disclaimer that there is AI art with this game, so obviously it's been created using AI. Hopefully the story is just as good, like, to make up for that. So we've got 6 episodes here by the looks of it. Let's begin the first. What is Big Brother's your player name? We'll go Moon. Seen as an atomic moonchild. Do we just enter? What's little sister's name? Ooh. Star. Let's get a capital on there. We like that. Brother's name is Moon. Sister's name is Star. Pixcore Dream presents A Tiny Space Adventure. Episode 1, An Ordinary Day. Once upon a time, in the vastness of the cosmos, there was a small glimmering planet, a jewel of blue and green called Earth. In its quiet corners, stories of wonder and adventure were waiting to be discovered. This is one of those stories. The next section is a tutorial. It's designed to introduce you to the game's mechanics at the relaxed pace. If you'd like to jump straight into the main story, you can skip ahead to the day when everything changes. We'll carry on for now. What will you do? Do we learn the basics? Do we know the point and click? Or do we jump straight into the story? Oosh. I'm guessing we don't miss anything from not learning the basics, so we're going to jump straight into the story. Moon, oblivious to the owl's ongoing commentary, continued his steady walk home, his mind wandering from class projects to what might be for dinner. Moon spotted Mr. Harold carrying grocery bags as he walked home from school. Oh, hello, Moon. Coming back from school? Yes, Mr. Harold. Would you like some help with those bags? That's very kind of you. How was school today? It was interesting. We learned about the solar system today. His eyes lighting up. The solar system, you say? You know, I used to work at NASA as a space engineer. Ooh. Let's ask about his NASA career, because that's really cool. Time of recording, this is Easter Monday. I hope everyone's had a fantastic Easter weekend, especially if you celebrate it. If not, I hope you enjoyed the bank holiday. Really, that's amazing. What kind of work did you do there? I helped design navigation systems for spacecraft. In fact, I still tinker with some old equipment at home. Just then, one of the bags split open, spilling groceries onto the sidewalk. Oh dear, all my shopping list is in places. That makes sense. Could you help me arrange them carefully? You have to carefully place Mr. Harold's groceries. Can you help him? Oh, okay, look at this. So got this picture, yeah. That's the bag. And you're meant to like put this in a certain position on the screen or what? Oh, there's a box right there. Bloody hell. That just brings it into place for you right there. Look at that. Remarkable work. You have quite steady hands. Here, you deserve this. Oh, I got my first cookie. Hey, look at that. How nice is that, eh? Mr. Harold reached into his pocket and pulled out a carefully wrapped cookie. My wife's special recipe. She says they're out of this world, he winks. Moon said goodbye to Mr. Harold and continued his walk home, the special cookie safely tucked away. As Moon walked down the familiar street towards home, the afternoon sun cast long shadows across the sidewalk. The events of the school day, the experiments, the memory game, helping Mr. Harold, still played on his mind. I wonder if the school day was a tutorial and we've missed all that. If not, do you know what? You'll have to get the game yourself and play it, just to see. Woof woof. Still just barking normally for now. Okay. Ah, there's our furry friend. You know, he's doing a remarkable job of acting like a regular earthly pooch. If only you knew, dear owl, if only you knew. What's with the mysterious tone? Are you trying to foreshadow something? Because if you are, you're about as subtle as a meteor shower. Hey Jupiter, how's my favourite dog doing? Did you guard the house well today? Jupiter wagged his tail enthusiastically, circling around Moon with pure joy. For now, he was every bit the ordinary, loving family dog. Why have I got this picture constantly? Tell you what, these groceries are well interesting. Big brother, you're finally home. Oh my gosh, you won't believe what I did today. Let me guess, you built a rocket in backyard. Giggling, no silly, even better, I made cookies all by myself. Well, Mum helped a little with the oven part, but I mixed everything and they're shaped like stars and moons and rockets. What a coincidence. Stars and moons and rockets? Either this girl is psychic or someone has been heavy-handed with the foreshadowing again. The enthusiasm in Star's voice was contagious, her excitement making her practically bounce on her toes. You have to try them. They're my first batch ever, and I made them extra special. Please, please, please. Go on, let's accept a cookie with this picture of the groceries that I don't think should still be there. They sound amazing, Star, but maybe we should wait until after dinner. Mum always says sweets before dinner are no-go. Pouting slightly, but they're still warm, and I worked so hard at them. Just one tiny bite. You gotta have them whilst they're still warm, haven't you? Tell you what, save me the best one for dessert. That way I can enjoy it properly. Deal? I guess we don't get to see the scene. I don't know what has happened here with this game. We've broken it. We've broken it on the first scene. Welcome home, sweetie. I see Star already told you about her baking adventure. The kitchen may never be the same, but she was so determined. Looks like someone turned the kitchen into a cookie laboratory. I wonder if she put a little chef's hat on and said, for science, every time she added chocolate chips. Hey, sport. How was school today? Learn anything interesting? Actually, yeah, we learned about the solar system today. Did you know Venus is hotter than Mercury, even though Mercury is closer to the sun? Fascinating, isn't it? It's because of Venus's thick atmosphere, like a blanket, that traps heat. Speaking of which, that reminds me of a new cooling system we are developing for the spacecraft at work. Laughing, oh dear, here we go with the rocket talk again. Though I have to admit, all this space discussion in the house lately is quite something. First Star space themed cookies, now your school lessons. Is everyone in this family obsessed with space? What's next? Is a goldfish going to turn out to be an alien too? The family chatted happily, sharing stories about their day. The late afternoon sun streamed through the windows, creating a warm, cosy atmosphere, but soon both parents needed some help. Oh, Moon, whilst you're here, I've been trying to reorganise the kitchen after Hurricane Star swept. So many Star references. Swept through with her baking. Oh, with her baking project. Would you mind helping me put away these dishes? Some are still warm from the dishwater. I need help with these bookshelves too. I've been trying to organise my engineering manuals, but somehow they've gotten all mixed up with your mum's recipe books and Star's storybooks. Hey, my fairy tales about princess astronauts are perfectly scientific. Let's go and help Dad. There's my reinforcement. You know, organising books is a lot like organising a space mission, really. Everything needs to be in exactly the right place. Passing by. Dad, not everything has to be about rockets, winking, says the girl who made space-themed cookies. The bookshelf needs some attention. Right, so... I wonder if this will just add another level. Okay, that went there. Nice relaxing music. Way, we got rid of the grocery pictures. Go us, we did that. We fixed it. We fixed the game. Handshakes all around. Excellent work. Now I can finally find my advanced propulsion systems without accidentally grabbing your mum's advanced pastry techniques. Moon finally made it to his room, ready for some quiet time. The homework from today's classes wasn't going to do it itself after all. Knocking and peeking in. Hey, big brother, still not ready for cookie testing? Still doing homework, Star, but I promise I'll try them after dinner. They're special, you know. I made them with extra love and some secret ingredients. Secret ingredients? Why do I have a feeling these aren't just regular chocolate chip cookies? If only they knew just how special those cookies would turn out to be. Oh, that reminds me, I need to feed Jupiter. Hey, why don't you let him try one of your special cookies? He's got a sweet tooth, you know. Dogs can't eat chocolate, that's why. Wait a minute, cookies for dogs? That's normally a big no-no. Regular dogs can't eat cookies, especially chocolate ones. As I literally just said. You're right. Kids, remember that in real life, cookies and chocolate are not safe for dogs. But, looking puzzled, something tells me Jupiter isn't exactly a regular dog, is he? With a mysterious smile, indeed, Jupiter might just be the only dog in the universe who can safely enjoy cookies. Though, that's a story for later. Eyes lighting up. Really? You think Jupiter would like my cookies? I'm sure he would. Come on, let's go see him. Oh, look at the puppy. As evening approached, Moon headed to the backyard to feed Jupiter. The sky was starting to turn a beautiful shade of orange and pink. Dinner time, Jupiter. Come and get it. Woof woof, extra enthusiastic barking, as if saying, finally. Appearing suddenly. Oh, can Jupiter try my cookies too? Dogs like cookies, right? I'm not sure if dogs should eat cookies, Star. Just one tiny piece, pretty please. Look at his face, he wants to try them. Before anyone could object, Star had already offered Jupiter a small piece. To everyone's surprise, he seemed to absolutely love it. See, Jupiter knows good at baking when he's tasted it. Now it's your turn, big brother. But before Moon could respond, Mum's voice called from inside. Dinner's ready, everyone. Star, did you wash your hands? They were covered in cookie dough earlier. The family gathered around the dinner table, the warm aroma of Mum's cooking filling the air. Star, as usual, was full of energy and stories. Oh, I heard a new joke today. Why did the cookie go to the doctor? Because it was feeling crummy. No, because it was feeling crumbly, giggling. Get it? Because cookies crumble. These cookie puns are really taking the biscuit. Get it? Biscuit? Oh, never mind. Honestly, this is like living with Moonbeard. This is actually terrible. Oh, I mean the jokes. Speaking of cookies, Star, why don't you tell everyone about your baking adventure today? Well, first I had to make them special shapes, no boring round cookies for me. Then I added my secret ingredient. Secret ingredient? Should we be worried? Mysteriously. You'll have to wait and see, but Jupiter approved. Laughing. Well, if Jupiter approved, there must be something special. Speaking of Jupiter, has anyone noticed he's been acting a bit different lately? Oh my god, I'm excited. How different? Different? He's just the best dog ever. I was like, yeah, I didn't see anything different, Dad. Alright, time to clean up. Star, help me with these dishes. And I've got some work emails to catch up on. Moon, weren't you saying something about a new game on your tablet? Yeah, it's this cool memory matching game. Want to try it before bed? After dishes, I bet I can beat your high score. Ah, family game time. My memory game is simpler though. Trying to remember which tree branch I slept on. Jeez. Oh, it's just full of bad jokes this so far, isn't it? As everyone settled into their evening activities, Moon opened the memory game on his tablet. The game awarded a gold medal for finishing in 6 guesses. Let's see if he can win the medal. By him, it means me. Oh. Good try, but it took more than 6 attempts. Maybe next time. Or you can watch the ad to play one more hand, blah blah. Oh yeah, like it usually does. As night fell and stars began to twinkle outside, everyone prepared for bed. Moon was just getting comfortable under his covers, thinking about the day's events. What a day. The science experiment helping Mr. Harold, Star's mysterious cookies. Ah, peace and quiet at last. Though in stories like this, that usually means. Suddenly, a strange humming sound filled the air, followed by an otherworldly glow outside the window. What in the world? The light outside grew brighter, casting eerie shadows that danced across Moon's bedroom wall. It wasn't like any light he'd seen before. It seemed to pulse with an otherworldly energy. Finally, I was wondering when we get to the good part. Though I have to say, these aliens have impeccable timing. Right at bedtime? Moon rushed to check Star's room next door, but found it empty. Her bed hadn't even been slept in. Star? Where are you? From downstairs came Jupiter's urgent barking. Not his usual friendly bark, but something more alarming. Facing the backyard, Moon's eyes widened at the impossible sight before him. A small silver UFO hovered in the air, its surface gleaming with strange symbols, and there, caught in a beam of light, he saw his sister. He was almost speechless with astonishment. Star, no, put her down. But it was too late. The UFO's engine hummed louder, and in a flash of light, it zoomed away into the night, taking Star with it. This can't be happening. I must be dreaming. It's not a dream, Moon. And we can still catch them. Jupiter? You can talk? But how? What? I'm not exactly your average Earth dog. I'm from the Dog Star, sent here to protect your family. Though I suppose I didn't do a very good job tonight. A talking space dog? Well, that explains why he enjoyed those special cookies so much. Though I have to say, as plot twists go, this one's quite the treat. Quick, follow me. There's something I need to show you. Something I've kept hidden all this time. Hidden? What else could possibly be hidden tonight? Oh, I bet it's something good. A spaceship, perhaps? Though, knowing dogs, it could just be a really impressive bone collection. Oh, God, the jokes. Jupiter led Moon to his doghouse, trotting with purpose despite the late hour. The backyard was eerily quiet after the UFO's departure, with only crickets chirping in the distance. You might want to step back a bit. The transformation can be quite impressive. Oh, good gravy. Oh, good gravy. Jupiter placed his paw on a seemingly ordinary patch of ground near his house. Suddenly, the earth began to rumble and the humble doghouse started to transform in ways that defied explanation. First my dog talks and now this? It's like the computer from Cats vs. Dogs. I love that film. The doghouse split apart like an elaborate puzzle box, its walls folding and shifting to reveal something that made Moon's jaw drop. A sleek silver spacecraft that seemed to glow in the moonlight. Welcome to the Cosmic Canine Cruiser. You didn't think I spent all that time in my doghouse just napping, did you? Well, this explains all that digging in the yard. And here I thought he was just really enthusiastic about bones. But how? When? Why? I'm from the Dog Star. We're known throughout the galaxy for our loyalty and advanced spacecraft technology. Though I have to admit, the fire hydrant-shaped control panel was my personal touch. Oh, good gravy. Good gravy. This is hilarious. Wonder if my dogs are from Dog Star. The inside of the spacecraft was a marvel of technology. Holographic displays floated in the air, buttons glowed with soft colours, and there was even what appeared to be a treat dispenser in one corner. Of course there is! Doggies need the treats. Excuse me whilst I just have a drink of wine. Need it for this. God, where else is it gonna go? What about Mum and Dad? They'll notice we're gone. Don't worry, this ship has a temporal displacement field. In other words, we can be back before anyone even knows we left. Now hold on tight. A time-travelling spaceship piloted by a dog. And here I thought the most exciting thing tonight would be watching someone do their own work. The engines hummed to life, glowing with a brilliant blue light. As the ship began to rise, Moon caught one last glimpse of his home below. Don't worry, we'll find her. Though I have to admit, I'm curious about what made those cookies so special. They were definitely out of this world. Literally, it seems. Looking determined. Hold on, Star, we're coming to get you. I got an achievement for that. Always love that. And we're on episode 2 now. Leave a comment below on what you think so far of the first episode. And we'll carry on. We'll see where this takes us. As the spaceship glided between the stars, Moon was still trying to process everything that had happened. His talking dog, this amazing spacecraft, his sister's disappearance, it all felt like a dream. We're approaching the Dog Star. I have some friends there that might help us find Star. I think putting Star and Moon as the names was a very big confusion for myself there. So this is going to be very interesting to keep narrating when it crops up. A magnificent purple-blue planet appeared in the depth of space. Its surface was dotted with enormous bone-shaped, of course, structures like that gleamed in the starlight. Honestly, that's hilarious. Is that really a planet of dogs? Welcome to Canis Prime. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Canis Prime. Home of the most advanced dog civilization in the galaxy. And yes, those are giant bones, you see. Our architects have a particular style. A planet of dogs. Well, that explains the fire hydrant shaped buildings. Don't look like bones at all. Liars. The ship gracefully descended into a floating platform shaped like a giant bone, surrounded by towering crystal spires that reached into the purple sky. Welcome back, Jupiter. And is that a human child? Stella, just the dog I wanted to see. We need your help urgently. A human child on Canis Prime? This must be serious. But first, we need to complete the security protocol. It's standard procedure. Complete the security interface by arranging the holographic pieces in the correct order. Okay. Let's go. What is this now? There's one. That's not one. Where's the rest of the ceiling? There we go. My goodness. Well, so far, I think it's interesting, to say the least. There we go. Excellent. Security protocol completed. Now, tell me what happened. Stella, Star was kidnapped by a UFO. We traced its energy signature here. A UFO? We've detected some suspicious activity lately. I suspected the Cat Empire. Of course. This ain't real. I suspected the Cat Empire might be involved. The Cat Empire? It's literally cats versus dogs. But like Space Edition. Oh my gracious. Oh, our old rivals. They've been unusually active lately, especially around Earth. But why would they kidnap a human child? Wait, could it be because of Star's special cookies? Her cookies? What's so special about them? Look at the doggies. These little space doggies. Let's check the security footage. If we can match the correct moments, we might find where they went. Oh, great. More matching games, because apparently in the future, everything is solved by playing memory games. Well, would you prefer a game of fetch instead? Very funny. I'm starting to think you enjoy this a bit too much. I'll help. After all those memory games at school, I would be pretty good at this. I am so shite at memory games, though. Like, some of these are lighter than the others, so when I do... Like, that's correct. Six attempts. Absolute bobbins. There we go. Excellent work. Look at this trajectory. They're heading towards the Whiskers Nebula. Oh my Jesus. The Whiskers Nebula? That's deep in the Cat Empire territory. Whiskers Nebula, let me guess. It looks like a giant ball of yarn from space. Actually, it looks more like a scratching post. Of course it does. Of course it does. Why did I even ask? Oh, look. Did someone say Cat Empire? Not on my watch. Oh, my dog Bear is a German Shepherd. That's why I love this so much. Captain Bark. Perfect timing. So we have a situation. A human child has been kidnapped, possibly by cat forces. This is serious, but first we need to upgrade your ship's defense system. Those cat ships are no joke. Neither are cat shits, because they stink. Time for some spacecraft modifications, and hopefully this time it won't involve any more memory games. Wanna bet? The shield generator needs to be configured properly. One wrong move and, well, let's not think about that. Oh great, another puzzle where failure means certain doom. No pressure. Would you prefer if they made spaceship maintenance easier? Maybe with a big red fix everything button. Now that you mention it, yes, that would be lovely. Well. Lovely jubbly, look at that. Shield generator online. Now that's what I call a proper upgrade. Perfect timing too. Look at those radar signals. Multicat Empire vessels approaching. They're in attack formation. Attack formation? Let me guess. They're arranged in the shape of a ball of yarn. Actually, it's more like a fishbone pattern. Of course it is. Why do I even bother asking anymore? Look at that, it's a giant cat. Commander Whiskers! Oh, what is this game? Well, well, well. If it isn't the Dog Star's finest. And is that a human child I see? Where's my sister? What have you done with her? Your sister? Oh, you mean the little baker? She's quite safe and quite busy. Those cookies of hers are interesting. The cookies? What's so special about them? You mean you don't know? How do you purring laugh? Like that? Oh, this is delicious. Almost as delicious as those cookies. I knew those cookies were trouble. Nothing good ever comes from baked goods in space. Suddenly the cat ships opened fire. Thankfully the new shields held strong. Evasive maneuvers. Jupiter, take the controls. Moon, I need your help. Quick, activate the defense systems. What am I supposed to do? Well, it's going to be a fucking puzzle, innit? Align the defense grid. These cat ships are getting closer. Oh, sure, because when we're being shot at by space cats, the best defense is obviously a puzzle. Would you prefer a game of space fetch instead? You know what, at this point, that wouldn't even surprise me. Activate the laser defense grid by arranging the interface components in the correct configuration. Right. It's so actionary. Oh my god, I can't even right now. Oh. Okay. There we go. There's the defense grid. The defense system roared to life, firing a spectacular array of laser beams that forced the cat ship to scatter, should I say. Impressive, but you're too late. Your sister's cookies are already changing everything. What's so special about those cookies? Oh, I really want to friggin' know now. I'm invested. Let's just say they have an otherworldly ingredient. Follow us if you dare. Well, of course we're going to follow. We want to know what's in them cookies. And maybe we'll get a star back. I don't care about that. The cat ship suddenly engaged their hyperdrives, disappearing in a flash of twinkling lights that looked suspiciously like scattered cat litter. Of course it did. Cat litter hyperspace trails? Really? What's next? Catnip powered engines? They're heading deeper into the Whiskers Nebula, but our ship's standard hyperdrive isn't powerful enough to follow. I know someone who can help. The greatest engineer in dog history. Professor Pauswood. I'm thinking I should have streamed this game. Oh shit, I hope YouTube appreciate this as much as stream would have done. Did someone say hyperdrive upgrade? Just glasses. Oh, this will be fun. Ooh. Let me guess, another puzzle to solve. Actually, this time it's a memory game. Oh great. Wonderful, because that's so much better. Welcome to my humble laboratory. Mind the floating wrenches. They have a mind of their own. As if on cue, a wrench zoomed past, barely missing Wise Owl's head. Why is Wise Owl with this guy? Like, where's Wise Owl coming from? Maybe that were in the intro and we just completely missed that part. Hey, watch where you're throwing those things. Oh, I don't throw them. They're just enthusiastic about their work. Now, about that hyperdrive. Okay. To upgrade your hyperdrive, we need to match these quantum energy patterns correctly. One wrong match could send us into the squeaky toy dimension. The squeaky toy dimension? You're making that up, right? Would you like to find out? On second thought, I'll just watch from here, far away from the floating wrenches. I'll help. We need to save Star. We're probably going to go the squeaky toy dimension at this rate because I am not good at these. How similar, but not they are. Well, that one, yeah. Oof. Magnificent! Your ship now has the power to match those sneaky cats. But there's something else you should know about those cookies. What about them? What does everyone keep talking about? Why does everyone keep talking about Star's cookies? Those weren't ordinary ingredients you used. You see, there's this rare cosmic sugar that falls from shooting stars. Cosmic sugar? From shooting stars? Next you'll tell me the chocolate chips were from black holes. Actually, the chocolate chips were quite normal. It's the sprinkles that came from black holes. Here we go. With this new hyperdrive, we can follow them into the Whiskers Nebula. But we should hurry. Those cats don't know what's coming. Nobody messes with the Dog Star Patrol. Oh. Buckle in, people. I have 4 more chapters after this. The enhanced ship glided towards the mysterious Whiskers Nebula. Its clouds swirling in mesmerising patterns that did indeed look like giant cat whiskers. I have to admit, they're really committed to the cat theme here. Though, I'm surprised there isn't a giant ball of yarn floating around. Actually, that's exactly what we're detecting on radar. You're kidding, right? There we go, that's giant yarn. But there it was, a massive space station shaped exactly like a ball of yarn, complete with loose strands floating in space. That must be their main base, the Yarno 1 space station. Do you think Star is in there? Most likely. But getting in won't be easy. They have advanced security systems. We need to find a safe path through their defence grid. One wrong move and we'll be tangled in their security threads. Let me guess, we solve this by playing another puzzle game. Would you prefer to just catch through and hope for the best. Crash through, I mean. Point taken, puzzle it is. Navigate through the Yawn defences grid by arranging the interface components correctly. Oh, we need to get on top of this Yawn grid. That ain't there. There it is. Oh, look at that. The ship gracefully wove it through the complex network of energy barriers, each movement precise and calculated. I can't words right now. This is just taking the shock the friggin' hell out of me, this game. We're approaching the docking bay, but something's not right. The energy readings, they're identical to the cosmic sugar signature. Your sister's cookies must have had a massive amount of it. What? But how did she get cosmic sugar in the first place? Perhaps I can answer that question. If you can get past our final defense system. Another puzzle? What a shock. Though I'm surprised it's not a cat and mouse game. Don't give them ideas. Impressive getting this far, but our final security system is perfect. No one has ever cracked it. Did he just make a cat pun in the middle of a dramatic confrontation? Would you prefer a dog pun instead? I think I prefer no puns. Let's just solve the puzzle before they start meowing the Star Wars theme. Oh, crying out loud. Impossible! You've breached our outer defences! As security barriers fell, they revealed an abandoned laboratory. Baking equipment was scattered around, still warm from recent use. We missed them, but look at all this equipment. Fascinating. These are cosmic sugar residue readings. They're off the charts. Look, a note from Star. A small holographic projector displayed a message in Star's distinct handwriting. A holographic note? Kids these days. In my time, we used paper. The message read, Big brother, if you find this, I'm okay. The cosmic sugar in my cookies, it's amazing. But there's so much more to learn. Following the space recipe. See you soon. Space recipe? What does that mean? The cosmic sugar trail leads to the outer solar system. She's gathering ingredients, special ingredients. Then that's where we'll go next. The solar system is full of wonders and dangers. Of course it is. We'll help you prepare for the journey. The solar system can be a tricky place to navigate. And take these upgraded scanners. They'll help you track the cosmic sugar signature. As they prepared for their next adventure, Moon felt both worried and excited. His sister was safe, but their journey was far from over. Next up, the solar system. Though I have to ask, do we really need more cosmic ingredients in those cookies? Well, every great recipe needs some fine-tuning. Ready for our first real space journey, Moon? Ready. Hold on, Star. We're coming. That wasn't the real space journey. I mean, we got space cats and space dogs in there, man. Star dogs, I think they're called. As Jupiter's spaceship soared through Earth's atmosphere, Moon watched his home planet grow smaller and smaller. The familiar blues and greens of Earth gradually gave way to the vast darkness of space, punctuated by countless twinkling stars. First time in space? Don't worry, the artificial gravity will kick in soon. Though I have to admit, watching humans adjust to zero gravity is always entertaining. But they've just been in space, haven't they? I'm confused. Oh, great. A talking space dog with a sense of humour. What's next? Next, a cat that knows quantum physics? Actually. No, don't tell me. Let me guess. We're going to meet one later. You might be surprised what you find in space. I'm a bit shocked. So, how exactly are we going to find Star? Space is pretty big. Every spacecraft leaves an energy signature, like a trail of cosmic breadcrumbs. We just need to collaborate our sensors to track it. Jupiter moved to the control panel. His paws dancing across the holographic displays with surprising dexterity. Sometimes I just can't pronounce words, but it's fine. But first, we need to align the sensor array. Want to help? It's just like a puzzle, but with more bleeping noises. Great. Help Jupiter align the sensor array by arranging the holographic pieces in the correct order. Well, that one just pinged in nicely, so that's good. Okay. Perfect, look at that. Smash it. Perfect, the sensors are online. Now we can start tracking that UFO's energy signature. Okay. The ship's holographic displays lit up the streams of data, showing a faint energy trail leading away from Earth. Is that where they took her? Yes, but there's something odd about the signature. It's not like any spacecraft I've seen before. Before Jupiter could finish his thought, a massive shape emerged from the darkness of space. Cargo ship that dwarfed their vessel. Well, that's convenient. A mysterious cargo ship appears just when we need directions. What are the odds? About the same as a dog piloting a spaceship, I'd say. That's the SS Stellar Whiskers. Of course it is. One of the Cat's Empire's cargo vessels. They might have information about Star. Oh god, let's try to contact them. Maybe we should try talking to them. They might help if we explain the situation. Worth a shot, though in my experience cats aren't exactly known for their helpfulness. Oh, Captain Meadow. Please say it's Meadow, not Meowdo. It's not Meowdo, is it? Well, if it isn't a dog star vessel, what brings you to this part of space, pup? After a tense conversation, the cargo ship's captain agreed to let them dock, though whether out of hospitality or curiosity wasn't clear. Welcome aboard the SS Stellar Whiskers. I must admit, it's not often we get dogs visiting our humble vessel. We're looking for a human child, a little girl. She was taken by a UFO and we tracked its energy signature in this direction. A human child? How interesting. And what makes you think we would know anything about that? Please, she's my sister. She bakes cookies, really special cookies. Have you heard anything about that? At the mention of cookies, several of the cat crew members' ears perked up noticeably. Cookies, you say? Well, perhaps we might have heard something. But first, you'll need to help us with a small problem. Another puzzle. Our cargo manifest system is malfunctioning. Fix it and we might remember something about your sister. The captain's challenge was clear. Fix the cargo manifest system by matching all pairs. The cats watched with keen interest. Of course they did. I am not getting half of these, man. Sorted. Well, well, it seems you have some skill after all. Not bad for a dog's companion. Now, about my sister. You said you might know something? Ah, yes, the young baker. We did encounter a rather unusual ship recently. The pilot was quite enthusiastic about some special recipe. That must be Star. Where were they headed? They mentioned something about the asteroid belt markets. Apparently, they're searching for unique ingredients. Space markets? Let me guess, they sell moon cheese and stardust by the pound. You'd be surprised what you can find at those markets. The asteroid belt markets can be dangerous, all sorts of characters hanging around there. Indeed, which is why you might find this useful. What is it? Captain handed them a small crystal containing navigation data and safety protocols for the markets. Thank you, but why are you helping us? Let's just say I'm curious about these special cookies myself. Good luck, space travellers. Well, that was surprisingly helpful for cats. Though, I can't shake the feeling they're not telling us everything. Yeah, I have a feeling we don't know everything. Can't just be about these damn cookies. Cats being mysterious, what a shock. Next you'll tell me dogs like bones and squirrels like nuts. As they approached the asteroid belt, the vastness of space gave way to a bustling network of stations and markets built in the asteroids themselves. The asteroid belt markets were a sight to behold, a maze of interconnected platforms and tunnels carved into the asteroids themselves. Merchants from across the galaxy hawked their wares, while ships of all sizes weaved between the rocky outcrops. Okay, welcome to the largest marketplace in the inner solar system. You can find almost anything here, legal or otherwise. A space flea market. Oh, this should be good. Let me guess. They sell constellation-shaped dog treats and meteor-flavoured cat food. Actually, the meteor-flavoured cat food is quite popular. But how do we find Star in all this chaos? Well, welcome to the asteroid belt markets. I am Inspector Nova, your automated market guide. How may I assist you today? We're looking for a human girl who might have passed through here recently, probably asking about baking ingredients. Scanning recent visitor logs. Ah, a young human female did visit the rare ingredients district. However, I'll need proper authorization to share specific details. Try official channels. Please, she's my sister. We're trying to find her. I understand your concern. However, I must follow proper protocol. To access visitor records, you'll need to complete our security verification system. Please complete the security verification pattern. This helps us maintain order in our bustling marketplace. Another puzzle. Why can't we just show some ID like normal people? In space, nothing is ever simple. Of course it isn't. There we go. Security verification successful. Accessing visitor records. Ah, yes, the young human visited several shops in our rare ingredients district. What kind of ingredients was she looking for? Let's see, she purchased lunar sugar crystals, nebula vanilla extract, and interest in something called starlight sprinkles. Starlight sprinkles? Those are incredibly rare. They're made by crystallized starlight, harvested only during solar eclipses. Crystallized starlight? In cookies? And here I thought chocolate chips were fancy. The vendor who sold her starlight sprinkles is still here. Would you like directions to their shop? course we do. Following Nova's directions, they made their way through the crowded market streets. Holographic signs pointed the way to different districts, while anti-gravity platforms carried shoppers between levels. I can't believe Star was here shopping for space ingredients. She's braver than I thought. Or maybe she had help. Look here, that's old Zigzag's shop. He's known for having the rarest ingredients in the solar system. Oh God. Ah, customers, welcome to Zigzag's Cosmic Confectionery Supplies. I'm Zigzag, everything you need for out-of-this-world baking. We're looking for information about a young human girl who bought some Starlight sprinkles recently. Oh yes, the little baker, such enthusiasm. She had quite the shopping list and quite the escort too. Escort? What do you mean? A group of rather sophisticated cats. They seemed very interested in her recipe, and before I tell you more... Oh no, not another challenge. Let me guess, we have to solve another puzzle. Actually, I just need help organising my latest shipment of ingredients. Some of them are quite energetic when mixed incorrectly. As if on cue, a jar of something sparkly floated past, leaving a trail of glowing bubbles in its wake. We'd better help. The last thing we want is unstable space ingredients causing chaos. These ingredients need to be arranged carefully. Each one reacts with its neighbours in unique ways. Okay. Lovely. Magnificent. The ingredients are singing in harmony. Now, about that little baker. Yes, please. What else can you tell us about Star? She was looking for very specific ingredients, the kind used in ancient space recipes, and those cats, they mentioned something about Jupiter Station. Jupiter Station? But that's in the outer solar system. Let me get this straight. We're chasing a little girl who's collecting space ingredients for magical cookies across the solar system. This story gets better by the minute. It's definitely intriguing, to say the least. Suddenly, the shop's door chimed and a cloaked figure entered. The air seemed to crackle with energy around them. Ugh. Zigzag, my old friend, I hear you've had some interesting customers lately. Ah, Master Starweaver. I was just helping these travellers. I'm going to stay quiet and observe. Moon stayed quiet, watching as the mysterious figure glided through the shop, examining various ingredients. The young baker's recipe, it's awakening ancient magic. The cats know this, which is why they're so interested. Oh, biscuits. The recipe your sister discovered, it's not just any recipe, it's a legendary Starbaker's scroll, lost for centuries. Starbaker's scroll? But Star just likes baking cookies. Sometimes the greatest discoveries happen by accident. The cats believe these cookies could grant incredible powers. That explains why they're so interested. We need to find her before they unlock the recipe's full potential. She's headed to Jupiter Station, seeking the final ingredient, Jovian storm sugar. But be warned, the cats will not be easy to outsmart. Jovian storm sugar? Let me guess, it's harvested from actual storms on Jupiter. This just keeps getting better. For once, the owl's sarcasm was actually accurate. We should hurry. Jupiter Station is quite a journey from here, and who knows what those cats are planning. Wait, take these with you, some essential space travel snacks. Trust me, you'll need the energy. And remember, the path to Jupiter Station isn't direct. The solar system has many interesting stops along the way. Oh great, a cosmic road trip. Will we be stopping at Mars for snacks? Maybe take a quick selfie on Venus? Actually, no, you're not serious. We're actually going to... Oh, this should be interesting. So, what's our plan? Direct route to Jupiter Station? Not quite. Our ship needs some upgrades for deep space travel. You'll need to make a few stops first. Of course we do. The ship's navigation system displayed their route through the solar system. Their path would take them past Mars and Venus before they could reach Jupiter. Will Star be okay until we get there? Don't worry. From what we've seen, your sister is quite capable of handling herself. Plus, those cats seem more interested in her cookies than causing any harm. As their ship powered up and prepared to leave the asteroid belt markets, Moon couldn't help but wonder what other adventures awaited them in the vast solar system. So let me get this straight. We're going to a planet-hopping adventure chasing space cats who kidnapped a little girl for a magical cookie recipe. Well, when you put it that way. No, I like it. It's completely ridiculous, but I like it. Though, I do have one question. What's that? Does anyone else smell cookies? Their ship accelerated away from the asteroid belt, leaving the twinkling lights of the market behind. Ahead lay Mars, Venus, and eventually Jupiter. Each planet holding its own mysteries and challenges, should I say. Next up, Mars. And I should warn you, Martians have a rather unusual sense of humour. Martians with a sense of humour. Why do I have a feeling this is going to be the weirdest road trip ever? Oh, you have no idea. And we are on episode 4. What a treat this has been so far. Let's see what Mars has to offer. I am fully invested in this now. Fully invested. Ah, it's good wine. As Jupiter's ship approached the red planet, Moon pressed his face against the window, taking in the rusty landscape and twin moons of Mars. Welcome to Mars, home to the most unique sense of humour in the solar system. The Martians here love jokes almost as much as they love their anti-gravity technology. Martians with a sense of humour. What's next? Breakdancing aliens? Actually, don't answer that. I have a feeling I'm about to find out. I think this owl's me right now. I love how it breaks the fourth wall a lot. Their ship touched down at the Olympus Mons spaceport, where various alien vessels were parked under massive protective domes. Red dust swirled outside the transparent barriers. So, what exactly are we looking for here? Our ship needs a special Martian anti-gravity upgrade to handle Jupiter's intense gravitational field. And I are just a mechanic. What the fuck is that? Welcome to Zigzag's Cosmic Repairs. Where our motto is, if it's broken, we'll fix it. If it's not broken, we'll improve it until it is. Okay. Well, that's reassuring, I think. Don't worry, Zigzags is the best mechanic on Mars, though his methods can be a bit unconventional. Unconventional? Me? Oh god, his face. Just because last week I fixed a spaceship with bubble gum and paper clips, it worked, didn't it? Well, mostly. As if to emphasise his point, a nearby machine hiccuped and started floating upside down, spraying colourful sparks everywhere. Ah, that's just my gravity reversal caffeinator 3000. It makes the best upside down coffee in the solar system. Now, about your ship. Is it safe? We really need to reach Jupiter Station. Safe? Ha! Safety is my middle name. Well, actually, my middle name is Kaboom, but that's just a funny coincidence. First though, I need help collaborating my anti-gravity alignment system. Just align these anti-gravity modules and try not to mix up the polarity of their... oh, God. I just know another puzzle's coming. Or we might all end up dancing on the ceiling. What a feeling. Dancing on the ceiling. With this bunch, I can't tell if that's a warning or a selling point. Neither can I at this point. This owl is so me right now, I swear to God. I feel the sarcasm in my bones. I'm glad that the puzzles aren't hard though. I'm not in the mood to deal with hard puzzles. Right, you just go there a sec, because I need that one. Thank you very much. Ah! Perfect alignment. Now watch this. Okay, zigzags. The mechanic pressed a button and suddenly everything in the workshop started floating, including them. Oh, splendid. Now I'm an astron owl. Get it? Astro? Oh, never mind. Nobody appreciates classic owl humour anymore. This is actually kind of fun. Fun? This is just a warm-up. Wait until you see my Martian gravity dance party set up. But first... Oh gosh. Zigzags began installing the anti-gravity system on their ship, accompanied by a team of floating repair drones that deemed more interested in doing backflips than actual work. Are you sure this is standard procedure? Standard on Mars? Ha! We wrote the book of non-standard procedures. Actually, we wrote it upside down and backwards, but that's another story. Beep, boop, requesting permission to install anti-gravity karaoke system? No, Bob. We talked about this. Not every ship needs a karaoke system. I think I disagree, Zigzags. I think I'm in agreement with Bob. I think every ship needs a karaoke system. Just one tiny speaker? A karaoke-loving repair drone named Bob. Why am I not surprised anymore? Do you know what? Everything I love is in this story so far in such a weird way that it's like this game was created for me. It's actually getting a bit scary now. A little bit scary now. But I'm bloody enjoying it. And done. Your ship is now certified Mars grade anti-gravity ready. Though I may have actually installed a small confetti cannon. As if on cue, the ship's new confetti cannon went off, filling the workshop with sparkly paper. A confetti cannon? Really? Trust me, you'll thank me later. Nothing diffuses a tense space situation like surprise confetti. Now, before you go. A holographic news report suddenly appeared in the workshop, catching everyone's attention. Breaking news. Strange reports from Venus suggest unusual cookie-related activities. Sources say a young human baker has been spotted headed towards the morning star. Star! She's on Venus! Venus? That's not good. The surface conditions there are extremely harsh. Oh, don't worry, I added heat shields to your ship too. And a snow cone maker. You know, to beat the Venusian heat. Jesus. Snow cones on Venus. Now I've heard everything. We should hurry. Venus's atmosphere is no joke. We'll need all our new upgrades to survive there. Farewell, space friends. Don't forget to try the confetti cannon. Thanks, Bob. Oh, and one last thing. I added a special feature that makes your ship do barrel rolls if you sneeze. You know, for emergencies. Oh, this game is looking amazing. Note to self, don't sneeze in space. As they lifted off from Mars, the red planet's dust storm swirling below, Moon couldn't help but wonder what challenges awaited them on Venus. Next up, Venus. Though I should warn you, Venusians take their weather very seriously. After Martian mechanics with confetti cannons, what could possibly surprise us on Venus? The owl would soon learn to be careful what he asked for. As they approached Venus, the planet's thick yellow clouds swirled menacingly below them. The ship's temperature sensors were already beeping warnings. Temperature outside, 462 degrees Celsius. Atmospheric pressure, crushing. Just another lovely day on Venus. Remind me again why we can't just send a strongly worded letter to those cats instead. Their ship docked at the Venus Orbital Station, a massive structure floating high above the planet's deadly surface. Welcome to Venus Orbital Station. I am Commander Solara? I'm going to say Solara. Your ship's heat shields are interesting. Martian design, I presume? What gave it away, the confetti cannon or the snow cone maker? The disco lights were a subtle hint, but you'll need more than Martian upgrades to survive down there. We've detected unusual activity at one of our surface research stations. Activity? Was it my sister? Is she down there? Our sensors detected a small ship landing at Research Station Helios. Shortly after, all communication ceased. However, we did pick up an unusual energy signature. Commander Solara brought up a holographic display showing energy readings from the surface. Among the usual heat signatures was something different, a cooling pattern that seemed to defy Venus's natural laws. That cooling effect, it's similar to the energy signature from Star's cookies. Cookies that can cool Venus's atmosphere? Impossible, unless... Oh, that would mean... Let me guess, another ancient space recipe legend? The frost fire formula. A legendary recipe said to control temperature itself. But before you can reach the surface, we need to upgrade your ship's thermal protection system. First, we need to collaborate the thermal shield matrix. One wrong calculation and, well, let's just say you don't want to become a cookie yourself. What? Align the thermal shield matrix carefully. Each segment must be perfectly collaborated to withstand Venus's extreme temperatures. No pressure, just solving a puzzle whilst the planet tries to cook us. Totally normal Tuesday. Except it's a Monday right now. Got that wrong, Owl, didn't you? Perfect. Thermal shield matrix calibration successful. Now let's test those shields. Initiating heat simulation. The engineering bay suddenly became incredibly hot, then stabilised as the new shields kicked in. Good thing I have a thick coat, though I might need to borrow that snow cone maker. Before you attempt landing, you'll need to memorise the surface approach sequence. One wrong move in Venus's atmosphere could be problematic. By problematic, you mean turned into a crispy owl, right? Just checking. Study these landing procedures carefully. Each pair represents a crucial step in the descent sequence. Of course it does. There we go. Excellent. Now, about Research Station's Helios. It's our most advanced surface facility, designed to study Venus's extreme weather patterns. And do you think Star is there? Why would the cats bring her to such a dangerous place? The station has unique temperature control systems. If someone wanted to experiment with temperature affecting recipes, the Frostfire formula, they're using the station's equipment to perfect the recipe. I'm giving you emergency override codes for the station, but remember, on Venus's surface, you'll have limited time before the heat becomes too much, even with your shields. Limited time on a deadly planet? Why does this feel like every video game ever? The owl's joke was met with a nervous laughter as final preparations began for their descent to Venus's surface. Activating heat shields. Hold on tight, this might get a bit toasty. I don't suppose anyone brought marshmallows. As they descended through Venus's thick atmosphere, Moon could only hope they would reach Star in time. Well, we know we're not. We're going to probably end up going all the way to Jupiter, aren't we? Their ship touched down on Venus's hellish surface, the protective domes of Research Station Helios looming before them through the sulfuric acid clouds. External temperature 462 degrees Celsius. Shield strength at 89% and dropping. We need to move fast. No pressure, just a casual stroll through an oven that could bake cookies without actually needing an oven. Okay. The station seems operational, but where is everyone? Welcome to Research Station Helios. Warning, unauthorized culinary experiment is in progress. Temperature control systems operating at unusual parameters. Parameters, should I say. Culinary experiments? That has to be Star. Can you tell us where the activity is happening? Access to that information requires proper authorization. However, primary cooling systems are currently being redirected to Laboratory Section C. As they made their way through the station's corridor, they could feel the temperature rising dramatically in certain areas, while others were unexpectedly cold. Is it just me, or does it feel like we're walking through a weather-confused haunted house? Suddenly, they heard familiar laughter echoing through the corridors. Star's laughter. That's her. It's coming from the main lab. Warning. Laboratory Section C experiencing extreme temperature fluctuations. Access restricted pending stabilization. We need to override the security lockdown. Everyone ready? Ready for what? Another puzzle? Because that's how these things usually... Oh, look. I was right. We need to override the security lockdown. Align the system protocols correctly. Yeah. Lovely, look at that. Security override successful. Warning, extreme temperature variations detected within the laboratory. Oh, there they are. Cheeky kitties. The laboratory doors slid open to reveal an incredible sight. The huge room was divided into two zones. One side was covered in frost, the other shimming with heat waves. Shimming. Star. Big brother, Jupiter, what are you doing here? Oh, you won't believe what I've discovered. Ah, our guests have arrived. Your sister is quite the prodigy. The Frostfire formula was just the beginning. What have you done with her? Why bring her to such a dangerous place? They didn't bring me, I brought them. My cookies, they're special. Watch this. Star held up two cookies, one glowing with warmth, the other radiating a gentle frost. As she placed them in separate chambers, the temperature readings went wild. Your sister has rediscovered the legendary Frostfire formula and improved upon it. These cookies could revolutionize climate control across the galaxy. As we chased the little girl across the solar system... we chased the little girl across the solar system because she invented temperature controlling cookies. This is either brilliant or ridiculous. You can decide that one. Suddenly, the station's alert began blaring. Warning! Atmospheric pressure spike detected. Unknown vessels approaching. Defensive systems activating. The Dog Star Patrol! They must have tracked us here. Quick, we must move to our backup facility. Let them escape. Star! What do you want to do? Brother, I need to see this through. These cookies, they could help so many people. Come with us to Mercury. Mercury? That's even more dangerous than Venus. The final ingredient can be found there, solar flare sugar. Make your choice quickly. Before anyone could react, the cat scientists activated their emergency teleporters, disappearing with Star in a flash of light. They're heading to Mercury. We need to follow them. Mercury? Oh, fantastic. From the frying pan of Venus to the literal furnace of Mercury. This just keeps getting better. As they raced back to their ship, the Dog Star Patrol vessels descended through Venus's atmosphere. But they were too late. The cat scientist ship was already disappearing into the depths of space. She chose to go with them. But why? Your sister sees the bigger picture. Those cookies could change everything. But Mercury will be our biggest challenge yet. So let me get this straight. We're going to the hottest planet in the solar system to get an ingredient called solar flare sugar. Who comes up with these names? As their ship accelerated away from Venus, Moon couldn't help but wonder what other challenges awaited them on Mercury, the planet closest to the Sun. Episode 5, From Mercury with Love. So we've got 5 and then we've got 6. It's getting a bit tasty, innit? Fancy some cookies yet? As they approached Mercury, the sun loomed impossibly large in their view, its fierce light forcing the ship's automatic filters to maximum opacity? Opacity? Temperature readings are off the charts. Even Venus seems mild compared to this. Great, we've gone from frying pan to actual furnace. Anyone bring sunscreen? SPF 1 million should do it. Is that a mining facility? The solar flare sugar processing plant. They harvest energy directly from solar flares to crystallize it into sugar form. Unidentified vessel. This is a restricted zone. State your business or prepare to be... Wait, is that a dog starship? Forge Master Ember, it's Jupiter. We're tracking some cat scientists who just arrived. They have my friend's sister. Cats? Here? They just passed through, headed for the solar flare collection array. But you'll need proper heat shielding to follow. Welcome to Mercury's finest sauna. Before you can access the facility, we need to upgrade your heat shields. And for that, let me guess, another puzzle. Hey, you try maintaining complex machinery when it's not hot enough to melt lead. Everything needs constant recalibration. Align these heat shields matrices carefully. One wrong move and, well, let's just say there's no consequence to these puzzles. I mean, you don't want to know what happens to unshielded ships here. It's all good. We won't blow it up. We're professionals. I need to move that one first and that one. Hey, look at that. Shields at maximum capacity. You can now survive Mercury's surface for about 30 minutes. Nice. Only 30 minutes? Hey, that's a record. Most ships can't last 5 minutes. The cats went to the main collection array. You can't miss it. There, the solar flare collection array. And is that Star? Is a cat person now? Oh. Sometimes AI. It's questionable, innit? Through the facility's reinforced window, They could see Star working alongside the cat scientist, mixing something in a special container. The final ingredient. Quick, Star, the solar flare is approaching. Almost ready. This will make the cookies perfect. Star, stop, it's too dangerous. Brother, you're just in time. We're about to make history. Warning, massive solar flare approaching. Collection arrays at maximum capacity. Oh, splendid. We're about to be cooked by a solar flare. At least we'll all be perfectly crispy. Suddenly, the facility's lights dimmed as an enormous shadow fell over them. A massive spacecraft, unlike anything they'd seen before, appeared above the collection array. Oh. Cheese and rice, who is this? Greetings, tiny beings. I am King Zarzax, intergalactic food critic and sovereign of the Tasty Nebula. Of course he is. A food critic, alien king. Now I've officially seen everything. I have travelled across 17 galaxies, following the incredible aroma of those cookies. Young baker, you shall come with me. But first, the royal taste test. My elite team of space gourmets must sample these legendary cookies. Oh, friggin' hell, what is that? A dozen bizarre-looking aliens materialise, each wearing elaborate food critic robes and carrying golden tasting spoons. Head taste tester Crumb. Oh, God. I am Crumb, head of the Royal Tasting Division. Before we can proceed, we must organise our taste testing stations. This is outrageous. We were here first. Silence! No one devised the Intergalactic Food Critic Association. Now, young baker, help us prepare. Match the proper tasting implements. A proper food critic must have their tools perfectly organised. Food critics from space, playing memory games with golden spoons. Just another normal day, right? Oh yeah, definitely envision my Easter Monday being like this. 100%. Of course I did. Look at that. Magnificent. Now let the royal taste test commence. These are my special temperature control cookies. This batch helps you stay cool. The alien critics gasped as frost patterns spread across their testing stations. Extraordinary. The texture, the temperature control, the innovative use of solar flare sugar. Incredible. These cookies could revolutionize dining across the galaxy. Young baker, you must join my intergalactic culinary academy. Oh, geez, look at that guy. She's already working with us. The cat empire needs these cookies. And she needs to come home. This is too dangerous. Critical warning. Massive solar flare approaching. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Star, we need to go now. Wait, the solar flare is exactly what we need. If we can harvest its energy into the sugar crystals. That's insane. The collection of array wasn't designed for a flare this size. It's a big boy flare, is it? Collection array overload imminent. Manual override required. Quick, the override controls. We can't lose this opportunity. Those controls are locked for a reason. You'll need to solve the emergency override sequences. You've got one shot at this. Align the override controls perfectly. Another puzzle. In the middle of a solar flare crisis. At least we won't need a timer. We'll know we failed when we're all toast. Oh. Beautiful. Oh. I love it when they just go into place. There we go. The collection array hummed to life, its massive panels adjusting to catch the incoming solar flare. It's working! The sugar crystals are forming! Warning. Energy levels exceeding safe parameters. System instability detected. The crystals, they're perfect. Quick, we need to collect them before... A sudden surge of energy caused several control panels to explode in showers of sparks. Enough! I've seen all I need to see. This young baker's talent is too precious to risk. Oh, God, it's Ice Iron Man. By the power vested in me by the Galactic Food Critics Association, I hereby declare this facility unsafe for culinary experimentation. But the crystals, we can't leave them. The crystals? My dear child, I have something far more impressive to show you. Activate the Royal Kitchen Portal. A swirling portal materialised, revealing a glimpse of the most incredible kitchen anyone has ever seen. Golden utensils floated through the air and... oh, I swear the music gets louder and louder. And ovens that seemed to bend space and time lined the walls. Behold, the infinite kitchen of Zarzax, where every cooking dream becomes reality. Stop! The Cat Empire has the first claim on the recipe, and the Dog Star Patrol won't let you take her anywhere. Oh God, they have spoons and forks. Dozens of royal guards materialised, each wielding what appeared to be high-tech rolling pins and laser whisks. Behold, my elite pastry guard. Each one trained in the ancient art of combat baking. Combat baking? Now I've heard everything. What's next? Ninja pastry chefs? Actually, they graduated from that programme last week. Now, young baker, observe the true power of the infinite kitchen. Through the portal, they watched as a cake baked itself in reverse, ingredients unmixing and floating back into their containers. That's impossible. What are you controlling time in the How are you controlling time in the kitchen? Impossible? Ha! In my kitchen, impossible is just another ingredient. Join me and I'll teach you the secrets of quantum baking. Critical failure imminent. Facility shields failing. Evacuation required immediately. Everyone out! The whole place is going to melt! Oh shit, what do we do? Do we get the sugar crystals or do we focus on saving everyone? Who do we sacrifice if we don't save everyone? This is a tough one. I'm going to grab the crystals. The crystals, we can't leave them. We stayed there that long, you know, we might as well get them. Brother, wait, it's too dangerous. Enough of this chaos. Royal Baker Rescue Protocol, activate. Oh great, now what? Royal Baker Rescue Protocol sounds like something from a cooking show gone wrong. Well, considering everything else that's happened today, a Royal Cooking Show rescue might be the most normal thing we've seen. Normal? We're on Mercury watching a Space King with a food critic sash try to kidnap a girl for magical temperature controlling cookies. When you put it that way. Behold the cosmic culinary protection field. A golden bubble of energy formed around Star, decorated with patterns of floating whisks and spatulas. A protection bubble with kitchen utensil decorations. Someone's really committed to their brand identity. This is amazing. The bubble, it's maintaining perfect baking temperature. No, the Cat Empire's plans require those cookies. And the Dog Star Patrol won't let you... Suddenly, Jupiter sneezed. Oh no, don't tell me. Thanks to Zigzag's sneeze-activated barrel roll upgrade, their ship suddenly spun through the air. I knew that Martian's mechanics upgrades would come back to haunt us. Next time, we can get our ship fixed somewhere that doesn't install confetti cannons. Hey, that confetti cannon might come in handy. For what? Throwing a surprise party for the solar flare? While you're all spinning, I'll just borrow this promising young baker to the infinite kitchen. No, Star! Brother, I want to learn these recipes. Think of all the good we could do with temperature controlling cookies. Structural integrity critical. Complete facility collapse in 60 seconds. Oh, perfect timing. Nothing like a countdown to make things more dramatic. It is traditional in these situations. Traditional since when in any of this traditional? Everyone out! Now the solar flare's about to hit. I'll try one last rescue mission. I won't let you take her. Ah, such devotion. You shall have a special invitation to her graduation from the Royal Culinary Academy. Royal teleport engaged. Next up, the infinite kitchen. Is it too late to apply for a job as a regular owl? One that doesn't get involved in intergalactic baking drama? Come on, you have to admit that this is more exciting than watching mice in the park. Cat Empire, retreat! We'll find another way to perfect the recipe. Everyone in the ship, now! Suddenly, Jupiter sneezed again, and again, and again. Oh no, don't tell me we're about to. And they did the roly-poly 5 times, because of Jupiter sneezing. Their ship performed a perfect quadruple barrel roll, while the confetti cannon went absolutely berserk. Nothing says dramatic escape quite like spinning through space whilst being attacked by party supplies. Brother, I'll perfect these recipes, I promise, and when I do, I'll make the best cosmic cookies ever. Star, wait. Above them, a massive spacecraft appeared, shaped like the universe's fanciest kitchen whisk. A whisk-shaped spaceship? Because apparently, normal spaceship designs are too mainstream for space chef royalty. To all who witness this day, you shall be invited to the greatest cooking show in the universe. The flares hitting, everyone clear the area. In the chaos of the solar flare's impact, ships scattered in all directions. The royal vessels with Star aboard vanished in a flash of golden light. We have to follow them. The royal ship's energy signature. It's heading beyond the solar system. Final transmission received from royal vessel. Coordinates set for the Spatula constellation? The Spatula constellation? Please tell me that's not really a thing. Would you prefer the Whisk Nebula instead? You know what? The Spatula constellation is fine. At this point, why not? Our space wasn't designed for intergalactic travel, but after all those Martian upgrades, we're going after them, no matter how far we have to go. Great! A rescue mission beyond the solar system. And here I thought this story couldn't get any more ridiculous. Just wait until you see what's coming in the next episode. And here we go. We now have the 6th episode. The 6th and final. As Jupiter's space let me start again. I don't know whether it's melted my brain or helped my brain, but it's been quite a story. As Jupiter's ship ventured beyond the solar system, the familiar stars gave way to increasingly bizarre constellations. A cosmic rolling pin here, a giant spatula there. Either I'm going crazy, or that cluster of stars looks exactly like a cheese grater. Actually, that's the greater constellation. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's not enough wine. I walked right into that one, didn't I? We're approaching the culinary sector of the galaxy. King Zarzak's palace should be there. That's a palace? No, that's a wedding cake that achieved sentience and decided to become architecture. The palace was a masterpiece of cosmic confectionery architecture. Towers spiraled like piped frosting. Windows were shaped like cookies, and the defense system looks suspiciously like egg beaters. According to the ship scanners, Star is in there somewhere. But getting him won't be easy. Let me guess, we need to solve another puzzle. Halt! This is a restricted cooking zone. Only certified culinary professionals may enter. But my sister is in there. The king took her. Ah, you must be the brother. Yes, Her Majesty, the young baker, mentioned you. Very well. But first, the taste test of worthiness. Arrange the flavour harmonies correctly. Only those who understand true taste may enter. A puzzle about taste. To enter a palace. That looks like a cake. You know what? I'm not even surprised anymore. It looks like a bowl of spaghetti. Looks quite nice, that, actually, doesn't it? The flavours, they're in perfect harmony. You may enter the Infinite Kitchen. The Infinite Kitchen was a masterpiece of cosmic culinary engineering. Ovens that could bake time themselves. Refrigerators containing miniature winter dimensions. And somewhere in the chaos, Star's laughter. That's her, Star. Is that mixing bowl stirring ingredients backwards through time? Actually, it's stirring them sideways through time. Much more efficient for soufflés. Of course. How silly of me to assume time only moves backwards or forwards in a magical space kitchen. Brother, Jupiter, you made it. Look what I can do now. Star waved her hands over a mixing bowl. Oh. Let's go back. I can't go back. Oh, no. Ignore that bit. I said stuff and you heard it and you read that story then. The cookie star held seemed to exist in multiple places at once, simultaneously, hot and cold, crispy and chewy. That's impossible. We're in a kitchen that breaks the laws of physics, and that's what you find impossible. Nothing is impossible in the Infinite Kitchen, except maybe getting whatever that were then. You see, I've spent centuries searching the galaxy for someone who could unlock the true... Why is his face like this? They're scary enough to look at. Potential of cosmic cooking, and your sister, she has the gift. The gift? The ability to bake emotions into food. To capture feelings in flavour. To turn memories into meals. That's why my cookies were special. I wasn't just baking them, I was putting my love for baking into them. To demonstrate, Star handed her brother a freshly baked cookie. As he took a bite, memories of their shared childhood flooded through his mind. I can taste the memories. The day we built that pillow fort, Mum's birthday surprise. A cookie that tastes like memories? Now I've seen... No, wait. Even I haven't seen everything yet. But wait, there's more. Watch as we combine the quantum cookie with the time-bending brownie. Suddenly, all the kitchen equipment started going haywire. Ovens... Oh gosh, shit, look at that. Didn't even realise that then. Ovens began cooking food from different timelines. The refrigerators started producing snow from this ice age. Am I the only one who thinks mixing quantum physics with baking might be a teensy bit dangerous? The quantum fields are destabilising. The whole kitchen could collapse in a black hole, a time vortex, a poorly written season finale, a souffle singularity. I know what to do, quick. I need everyone's help to bake a stabilising snickerdoodle. A what? Trust me, I've learnt how to bake order into chaos, but I need help with the quantum measurements. Match the quantum ingredients before reality unravels, saving the universe with a memory game about cookies. This is either brilliant or we've all gone completely mad. Why not both? At this point, I'm seeing all both. we saved it. Now add a pinch of love, a dash of courage, and bake. The stabilising snickerdoodle glowed with an inner light as it restored order to the quantum chaos. Gradually, the kitchen equipment returned to normal. Well, as normal as things get in an infinite kitchen. Incredible. In all my centuries of cosmic cooking, I've never seen such mastery. The student has become the master. Did we just save reality with a cookie? A cookie. And why am I not even surprised anymore? What can I say? Sometimes the sweetest solutions are the best ones. Star, that was amazing, but what now? Well, I've learned so much here, but I miss home, and I have an idea. Say no more. As the king of culinary cosmos, I hereby declare Earth's first interdimensional bakery officially open. With this decree, young Baker Star shall serve as Earth's ambassador of cosmic cuisine. And I'll keep an eye on things. Someone needs to make sure the Cat Empire doesn't try stealing any more recipes. Speaking of which, perhaps we could arrange a cultural exchange, cats and dogs sharing recipes. Cats and dogs working together, now I really have seen everything. Just think, we can bake happiness, share memories and bring a little magic to everyone's day. And don't forget your graduation gift, a portable pocket kitchen for all your quantum cooking needs. As our heroes prepared to return home, Star took one last look at the infinite kitchen, now a little less chaotic, but no less magical. You know what? I think I'm actually going to miss this place. The cosmic cooking, the quantum physics, the talking dogs. Don't worry, I have a feeling this isn't the last adventure for our young baker and her family. Please tell me the next one doesn't involve time-travelling tacos or interdimensional ice cream. Well. Ready to go home, Star? Ready, but first, who wants to try my new recipe for constellation cookies? As long as they don't make me see through time or turn into a pastry chef, count me in. And so ended the greatest cosmic cooking adventure ever told. Though some say on quiet nights you can still smell the aroma of magical cookies baking, spreading joy and memories throughout the galaxy. And probably causing minor violations of the law of physics, but hey, that's what makes them special. The end. Thanks for playing. And to my children, these aren't to my children, but may your lives be as magical as space cookies and as sweet as quantum brownies. Adventure complete. Well, what can I say other than that was really interesting. Really, really interesting. If you want to check that game out yourself, it's available on Steam. It's called atinyspaceadventure. As you can see, it's a point and click with quite easy puzzles. Quite fun. Very interesting story. Very hilarious story. That did crack me up a lot, actually. But yeah, if you want to check it out for yourself, go ahead. Get it on Steam. Try it out. Have a little bit of fun. That was the Tiny Space Adventure. This was my first YouTube recording as well. I hope it weren't too long-winded for everyone. I hope you enjoyed the story like I did. And until next time, catch you later.